this is Reagan-esque in its.
I heard Reagan mention a lot.
A lot, and what he's doing is personalizing these government activities. Every theme. He's got a person, he's got a story, he's got something that's moving that people in their living rooms can relate to. The rhetoric of public policy is hitting people very stale, and they're frustrated with this. They see a government that is in gridlock, but here's a man who seems to be a human being, who is relating to people.
He's a human being.
Yeah,
his likability rating
right. That is exactly
on the job.
So, I mean, brilliant of him in this situation. Tough spot for anybody to get up there with the bad year he's had and facing gridlock, but what he's doing is personalizing government. He's saying these are, education, energy, unemployment, health care. Everyone's got a personal story. And it's saying what we're trying to, it's not just let, Congress fix this, do this, and I'll do that. There was some of that, but it was saying government, beyond government, and companies should do this, right? And families and communities. So he's trying to be the president beyond even the federal government, and saying not just what can we all do, but what should we be trying to do. And he's
raising questions, not necessarily.
Yeah, that's right. He's not magically able to do all this, but he's saying what kind of society should we be.
Okay, Professor, let me bring in Sean because he's been patiently standing by listening into this a little closer to where the action was. Sean, everything from new retirement savings protocols to an executive order for a wage hike for federal contract workers, push on ahead with the ACA and all that. One thing that seems to be missing, how is he going to pay for these? These are going to cost money. To administer a new retirement department or scheme, it's going to cost money. I mean, that was left out of the conversation, wasn't it?
Well, it was, conveniently so, and don't ask me to explain how he's going to pay for it when he himself doesn't. What struck me that is for a guy who's on the ropes politically, he seemed amazingly calm and comfortable tonight, almost like he was enjoying himself up there. And obviously a very moving end. But otherwise, I thought it was a lot of domestic small ball and a mixed bag on foreign policy. I was very happy to see him call for Trade Promotion Authority renewal so that we can negotiate free trade agreements. Very happy for the shout-out of the Burmese democracy movement and standing by our allies in Asia, which is code for defending Japan against China on the Senkaku Islands and continuing a hardline on North Korea. But it's really very rich of him to claim credit for the energy revolution in the United States, because it's really the North Dakota oil revolution, which is what it is in spite of him. I mean, what about his position on fracking? What about the Keystone Pipeline? And why bash fossil fuels on tax policy? Fossil fuels are the future. The fact is that oil and natural gas is what's going to make America and Canada together energy independent from countries that want to destroy us. And on foreign policy, aside from the good Asia things he said, I was very disappointed to hear him talk about closing Guantanamo Bay, seemingly so at peace with us leaving Afghanistan, which is just going to leave it open to terrorists in the future like it was before September 11th. And on vetoing sanctions on Iran, I mean, if you think this Iran deal is going to work, then Bibi Netanyahu has a bridge in North Korea to sell you. So overall disappointed on foreign policy, but again, very impressed with how comfortable he seemed at a very difficult political time for him.